As we look to the United States, extreme weather is hitting there too. Heavy storms and tornadoes have damaged homes. Hundreds of thousands are without power. There's one such tornado. We showed you these pictures earlier today. Pretty dramatic footage there. Temperatures in the southern U.S. are reaching record-breaking highs as well. Magda Gabrisalasa in Washington with more on what millions are experiencing in terms of the heat and the storms. Magda, tell us more.
Yeah, Heather, there have been severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and extreme heats in various parts of the U.S. Take Georgia, for example, where there were severe thunderstorms tearing down trees. At one point, hundreds of thousands of homes were without power. At least one person is believed to have been killed by a tree that fell there in that state. Meanwhile, you had tornadoes, suspected tornadoes, touching down in Indiana. It's believed that one person was killed in one county. In another county, there's video of a suspected twister going through a residential area and damaging more than 75 homes. And one of those homes belonged to John Keith, and he describes rushing to the washroom in his home to try to take cover. Here's more from him.
You could hear the house coming apart. It was a nightmare. It was overwhelming to see your house and see the outside and know that you were just sitting there and you could have been dead.
Now, other states are being warned about possible tornadoes as well. You have the National Weather Service that says they could form as severe thunderstorm alerts and warnings have been issued for a number of states in the mid-Atlantic. Meanwhile, you have extreme heat in the south. It's been going on for days and even a couple of weeks. So you have states like Arizona and New Mexico and Texas that have been dealing with this. In fact, the temperatures have surpassed 43 degrees Celsius at times in parts of the south. In Texas, we know that it is believed that the heat contributed to possibly two deaths, the deaths of a 14-year-old and the 14-year-old's stepfather. And so this is the heat there in Texas and in parts of the south has continued to go on for quite some time. Here is more from the mayor of San Antonio.
It's a pretty brutal heat wave that we're going through, and it's been it hasn't let up for the last couple of weeks. This is a very dangerous sort of heat wave, and with the humidity mixed in, there's really not even any relief in the evening periods as well.
And there might not be any relief for quite some time. The National Weather Service is saying that it could be until July 4th before there is some relief when it comes to this extreme heat, Heather.